What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Score trade for a Saturday. I got Philly in the house. What's up, Philly?
How are you today, sir? Getting ready for this little football action, little Notre Dame, a little bit of Georgia. Should be exciting.
Yeah, this is a pretty good matchup here. SEC versus the independent school in Notre Dame. Now, we're going to see if Notre Dame actually has what it takes to compete with the big boys in this matchup.
That's so true. I can't wait to see what happens. Football Saturdays are always exciting because it's literally all day long. I'm leading right into the weekend with the NFL tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Football is here, and I love it. Like you said, Saturdays are so freaking cool, man. Because you got all this football. You can sprinkle a little bit of baseball in there if you're interested, and then and then once you think it's all over, then you got that NFL the next day. And then what makes it even better is score trade. And what we have here today, we got a game. We're paying the top 10 in this game, Philly. First place, $50. Second and third is $20. Fourth through 10th is $10. You got to be a playmaker to qualify for prizes second through 10th place. And it's pretty simple to become a playmaker.
No doubt. Who doesn't like free money, man? That is fantastic.
Yeah, so if you want to know how to become a playmaker, hey, just invite two of your friends, have them sign up under your gamer tag, and you are now eligible for playmaker status. And your name on the leaderboard will change from white to gold.
Nice.
So today we got a couple props already. So we're going to be looking here, and we're going to be focusing right now on the Notre Dame versus Georgia game, Philly. And right now, if you pull up the ScoreTrade app, you can see we already have a couple props available.
Yeah, Georgia to be in the lead at the end of the first quarter, and Notre Dame to be tied or in the lead at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, and we also have the other one here, which is Notre Dame and Georgia total score will be over or under 13.5 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, I apologize. I missed that one. Yep.
So right now, as you can see, you got 68 cents. If you want to buy it to go over, it'll cost you 68 cents a share. So everybody starts with $500 in cash. And the name of the game here is you buy and sell and trade your way to the top. If you have more money, cash in your portfolio at the end of the game, then you win. And here, if you want to take Notre Dame over 13.5, it'll cost you $68 a share. So you can pay, 68 cents a share. You can buy as much as you want. Now, the beauty about this game is let's just say the game doesn't look like it's going to go over all of a sudden. You could sell all those shares and flip on the other side. But you got to be careful because you got to make sure that there's good value when you do that.
Makes sense. Just like the stock market, baby.
Yeah, so Philly, what do you think? Georgia to be in the lead by the end of the first quarter? Do you think there's any chance Notre Dame will be tied or have the lead at the end of the first quarter? Because right now you can get it 15 cents a share.
Well, I suppose there's always a chance of anything really early in a football game. In a case like this, maybe it's worth taking a shot at that. Maybe there's a turnover, or maybe, if they get the ball first, they just kind of punch it in real quick and catch, the other team by surprise. But hey, man, if we're gambling, you might as well take a risk a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah, that's one of the beautiful things about ScoreTrade is you're gambling your portfolio money, but it didn't cost you anything, but you can win real money. And that's the thing. So Notre Dame, all they have to be is tied. So Georgia scores a touchdown, Notre Dame scores a touchdown, and the beautiful part about the end of the first quarter is nobody's trying to score at the end of the first quarter. There's no rush. So it's possible that they just sit on the lead or sit on a tie at the end of the first quarter, and then you cash that sweet, sweet prop there, and that could catapult you to first place.
Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely. That's a very good point for sure.
All right, so this tournament, we're gonna go pretty far in this tournament here, guys. This is just not a first quarter tournament. We're also going to be focusing on Texas and Oklahoma State, Notre Dame, and Georgia, obviously, and Stanford and Oregon. So here's the thing, guys. Well, Philly and I will be on here for probably the first quarter, and then we're going to exit out and let you guys focus on the game. And then we'll probably bounce back and announce a winner at the end of the tournament. And, good luck to everybody that decides to play. Make sure you invite your friends. This is a great innovative app. And, tell your friends about it.
No doubt. Another thing too, like this is just a great way to even learn some of the teams a little bit more, the depth of the teams, and it can help you in anything else you do too when it comes related to this type of stuff. So it's great all the way around.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, maybe you don't know anything about Notre Dame or Georgia. And next thing you know, by the end of this, you're going to be an expert. So
that's the plan.
Just know, guys, you're always going to want to root for the SEC team, especially at home. I don't expect Georgia to. Oh wow, look at this! Like, they have over 93,000 people. They said this is the largest attendance of all time at a Georgia game. Which, I mean,
really,
yeah. Like, how shouldn't that just be a static number? Like, you're telling me they've never sold the stadium out before, so.
Yeah, what's so special about what? Why
yeah, I'm guessing they have extra standing room only seats. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that is a big stadium though.
I mean that place is rocking though. It looks like a club in there right now.
It's pulsating like a disco.
Yeah. So, all right. It looks like we're about to kick this one off, and here we're gonna get into some score trade. It looks like. Wow, these guys are hyped up. I mean, guys, It's a football game.
That to me could maybe possibly lean in a little bit of Notre Dame's favor. They come out hyped up like that, little juiced up, little high throws, or some mistakes.
And we're underway.
Wow, look at that. Glasses on that guy.
Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of hard to get hyped up for that guy. But yeah, so Notre Dame has the ball. We're gonna see how they come out in this hostile environment. SEC school. I personally think Notre Dame is not going to stand a chance, but that's my personal opinion.
Agreed.
Georgia's one of the top teams in the country. I think they're number 3, if I'm not mistaken, or I could be wrong about that, but I know they're one of the top schools. So
absolutely, I just feel like sometimes early on a team like that's not expected to win or shouldn't win can just maybe catch a team off guard just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Early on, punch in the mouth. Early on, punch in the mouth, and then maybe it regulates from there, but. That'll be interesting to see. I can only imagine that the crowd noise is going to affect the offense of Notre Dame a little bit here.
Now we got a flash prop that's going to end here in about 90 seconds as we see Notre Dame catch the ball here and have a hard time. Georgia has a hard time getting them down. So will Notre Dame get at least 2 first downs in their first possession? Well, hell, they have already got 8 yards in that first pass. So you might want to take – so here's the thing, guys. You can't sell this prop. This is a flash prop. So if you buy it, your money's locked up until either you lose it or the bet wins. So right now it's trading at 20 cents.
No, they're off to a good start. That's for sure.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to turn the corner and get a first down.
Hey,
you've already got one first down, and the prop is open for another minute. I probably would jump on it. I see some people already jumping on it because it's already up to 23 cents. And that's the beauty. That's one of the things about ScoreTrade and the flash props, Philly, is if you decide to take it, you're being rewarded because, when you first take it, it's 20 cents, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if a lot of people start taking it, that price is going to shoot up. So your risk versus reward is not as great because you waited too long.
Yeah, I can almost see somebody hopping on it just for the sake of getting ahead of it early a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. So we see there's a flag here. Was that on offense or defense?
I actually did not.
Unnecessary roughness on the offensive line.
Wow. What?
Hey, but it's still 1st and 10. So I guess that was after the first down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you think first down counts?
Yeah. I'm counting it. So everybody back home in Silicon Valley that's producing it, I'm counting that first down.
Back to another injury.
They're probably emailing me right now, Jared, please do not tell us what we're doing over
here. The eyes in the sky.
Yeah, so we got an injury. Eric Stokes limps off the field. All right, hey, another flash prop, Philly.
Yes, sir.
You see it?
Looks like it says Notre Dame will score first on their first possession.
10 cents. So that's a 10-1 shot. I would imagine if we did this thing, if we had this drive 10 times, they
Yeah.
probably would score at least 2 or 3 times out of that. So
Hmm.
I'd say at 10 cents is long-term expected value. So I probably would
Yeah.
take it 10 to 1 shot.
Somebody definitely hopped on it because it went to 11.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. My whole thing is usually in a team like this, it's not expected to win. I always feel like if they're gonna make some hay, it would be early on just to punch them. Like I say, I always like punch them in the face a little bit early, and maybe they get up 7, maybe they get up 3, and then who knows from there. But at least they scored first.
So that's how y'all do it in Philly.
Yeah.
Y'all just punch people in the face. And
Not well. Some people probably literally, not myself necessarily. I don't need to go to jail, but yeah, we do have a little bit of a stigma around here, I guess.
Hey, bro.
Yeah. What up, bro? No, it's true. Can you detect my Philly accent? Because I didn't think I had one.
No, you don't have one, man.
Right on.
Hey, were you born and raised there?
Yeah, born in Philadelphia. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I moved out. I moved out of Philly when I was a little bit younger, but born in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground, where I spent most of my days.
Oh, I think I've heard that.
Yeah, probably.
Then you moved to Bel Air?
I did with my uncle and my auntie.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're up to no good.
Yes, sir.
All right. So everybody that was 20 years old has no clue what we're talking about.
Yeah, for you guys out there, Will Smith used to be a rapper. He's not just an actor.
Yeah. Oh man. So we're coming back from commercial break.
That's great.
I like them gold cleats he's got.
Definitely. You don't have any more Randy Moss stories or anything that you can
I'm sure I got a couple I can bring up, but actually I do have one. Real quick, I won't. Randy Moss was actually being recruited by Notre Dame, and there was something wrong. He was actually committed to Notre Dame, and there was something wrong with the paperwork or something happened. Something happened, and they pulled the scholarship. So that's why he went to Florida State.
Wow. See that? I didn't even know that. And there was a direct sort of parallel to Notre Dame. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Randy Moss is around, he kind of just controls everything.
Like he's definitely controlling your mind.
All right. Notre Dame gets a good 5, they're about 5 yards away from a first down. He got 10 yards on that play.
Yeah, man.
So we're about to cash this one. And this flash prop is about to lock up in about 2.5 minutes. Notre Dame will score on their first possession. I like it. All they need is a field goal.
Oof, college field goal kickers, man. Don't want to bet on them.
Yeah, especially if you had Tulsa today, you definitely don't want to bet on that.
You just want to torture yourself.
First down, cash that prop. His number 84 goes rumbling and stumbling down the field.
I think your feed is about 5 or 6 seconds ahead of mine because that play didn't even happen when you said first down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's wild.
Come along for the ride, Philly.
Yeah, but I'm like, am I on live TV here? Yeah, I am. Well, that's weird.
All right, so first down for that prop. So we're going to go and close that one out. And we'll see what else we can get into here. See if we can get another flashy.
Yeah, I don't see anything yet, right? Nope, not yet. We go into a commercial, or I can't tell.
No, we're not.
No?
It's 2nd and 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got guys, we got these 3 games tonight we're going to be focusing on, and then it's going to lead into our NFL tomorrow, where we're going to go live at 1:00 Pacific time, 4:00 Eastern time, and we're going to focus on that Kansas City Ravens game, which is going to be a good game, which I think at the beginning of the year no one really had penciled down as an intriguing matchup, but as well as Kansas City's been playing.
Yeah.
And also the Ravens. I mean, no one really. I think the Ravens is kind of a surprise.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd be very interested to see how Mahomes carves up that defense and vice versa. I mean, obviously Kansas City's defense isn't maybe their strong suit, but
right.
I mean, Lamar Jackson's just like, I mean, that's kind of amazing what he's been doing so far after last year when it was just kind of run first.
Right. Well, one of the things, a lot of things that people aren't talking about is the Ravens. They really haven't played anybody though.
True.
You know,
very good. Yep.
Yeah, they crushed Miami, but that's Miami this year. And then they played Arizona, and Arizona's nothing to write home about. So
it's very true.
I think Kansas City is going to wipe them off the face of the earth. So
it's hard to argue against that because that offense is like an arcade game. I mean, he's just got complete control of it, and he's got so many weapons.
I could see the Ravens going up, and then because the Raiders got up on Kansas City 10-0 last week, and then after that it was over. The game was over after that. You know, Kansas City just went to town.
Right.
So I could see something similar to that. All right, hey, while we're talking NFL, Notre Dame just punted it away to Georgia. So we're going to look to see if we can get some good props here for Georgia. And right now, Notre Dame and Georgia total score over 13.5 is not looking so hot at the moment. Mm-hmm. So there's some value there on 40 cents on the under. And then Georgia to be the lead at the end of the first quarter. Well, I still like Notre Dame. I still like taking a chance there on Notre Dame because, I mean, anything can happen. I mean, buy it now. If that price goes up, so let's say you buy it at 19 cents is where it's at right now. Mm-hmm. Price goes up to like 35. Sell it and then flip on the other side if you think Georgia's going to win.
Yep, that's smart. You just never know.
So if we look at the score trade leaderboard, we got Jay Parsar first place, Mike second place. You got Boo in third place, Rain Room 92, and Bunk 1669, rounding out the top five.
Good stuff, guys. Congratulations so far.
We got another flash. Another flash.
Georgia will score a touchdown on their first drive. Or is that? Yeah.
Yeah, so 8 cents, which is another great deal. I mean, that's better than 10-1 odds.
Yeah.
So
like their chances, actually.
Yeah. The issue is, guys, is if you take it, it's like a double jeopardy kind of thing. Like, you know, you hit it, you can cash in, but if you don't hit it, then you lose that cash. You know, you're not going to be able to sell it later on if you were wrong.
Right. I still like my chances with that, though. I would probably hop on that. And a couple people have been.
Yeah, I think, so I think Georgia, I mean, we'll see how Georgia's offense goes, but I really think Georgia's going to win by 2 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah, I did not see what the spread was of the game, actually. Was it about 16, maybe?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I want to say it was 14.
14.
But let me double check here.
Mm-hmm.
Should know. I looked at so many lines today that it gave me a headache after a while.
Yeah, that it can do.
All right. We pulled up here.
I don't know why 16's ringing out a bell to me, but
how about that Appalachian State today?
How about that game? That was it got a little dicey, a little sweaty at the end, but
yeah, I mean, we always need to use a good sweat. And we got another flash prop, guys. Got another flash prop, and you might want to jump on it because the first leg of this flash prop has just happened. You have to have 3 completed passes on their first drive, which we already got one.
Yep. Definitely like that one.
Notre Dame was the line opened at 12.5. It currently was at 16. So
16.
Yeah, you were right there on the money.
Wow.
That's a big line for a top 10. There's the second reception. So you better jump on it now, guys, if you want it, because this thing's gonna finish up real quick. So yeah, I mean, with number 3 versus number 7, and you got a 16-point spread. So it just shows you that Notre Dame is a pretender, in my opinion, and Georgia is the real deal.
Yeah,
SEC though.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know it's tough to come into a place like that and a crowd like that, and just I don't know. It's not an easy place to play.
Yeah, so we already got 2 of the 3 completions already locked up and you can see it reflected in the price. It went from 8 cents to open to 34 cents currently. I still think it's a good price of 34 cents. I mean, it's going to happen. That's 3-1 shot right now.
Yep.
All you need is one more catch.
Yeah, and they're moving methodically down the field a little bit. So
I guess it kind of depends on what happens here. You kind of hope this is a passing down.
It looks like it probably is.
Yeah.
In the shotgun, right? I mean.
Yep, it's a passing. And third catch. Cash that prop, guys. Lock it up. Lock that prop up.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, everybody that jumped on that.
Smart bet. Sure. Great job. Yeah, it's just you got to, you read the flow, get an idea how it's going to play out, and jump all over that.
That was a weird angle they just showed.
Sure was.
It's a good thing those two people weren't doing anything bad. Oh, man.
39. Big down here.
Yeah, big down. This is a big down for that prop of Notre Dame being tied. Oh, and he stuffs out the screen pass.
Nice play.
Yeah. So that's looking great for both the under prop and for Notre Dame to be tied or in the lead at the end of the first quarter, which is still sitting at 19 cents, Phil.
Yeah, wow.
I like it.
Me too.
Yeah, so let's go ahead. We can pretty much write off this Georgia will score a touchdown on the first drive unless they do a fake punt. Which I guess it can happen. We saw that in the Miami game, one of the first games of the season this year.
Fake punt from right there is got some serious whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to say that. I don't know what I should be saying. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Flag.
False start. Oh, this is the perfect time to do the fake punt now. Nobody will ever see it coming.
Yeah, give their punter no room.
It'll take a lot of I don't even know how to say it the right way, so never mind. It's just it's stupid if you do it. Let's put it that way.
I totally agree with that. It would probably catch him off guard, but it'd be
testicular fortitude.
Never heard it called that before. I like it.
Oh man, punted out of bounds. It's gonna be stopping at probably the 45-yard line or so.
Wow.
I don't know how they ever really can figure that out, but they just jog up the sideline until they say, right here. Yep, 40-yard line. Whatever. So as we go to commercial break here, we're going to see if we get any more flashies. And, hey, guys, continue to buy and sell on those other ones. And, work your way up the leaderboard. This is going to be a long tournament, guys. First place is $50. Philly.
Yes, sir.
We got to get some playmakers in here. Tell them how they can do that.
Well, basically, you got to get two people to join, if I remember correctly. And if you're able to do that and they sign up under your tag or name, that's how you would become a playmaker, and you can, win more and more money and have a chance at just, getting that sweet cash.
That's right. Yeah, you'll be eligible for the 2nd through 10th prize. And, guys, seriously, do it, because why leave good money on the table like that, So
yeah, it's fun too, man.
And it's
get to watch a game and win some money. I think, it's just it's fun. It's interactive. It keeps you kind of focused on it. Even if it's a snoozer game, it gives you something to pay attention to.
Yeah, it was
Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Yes.
But hey, it still made it fun, though.
Definitely. That was horrible.
Yeah.
But for me, when I have like an under in a game, I guess I'm rooting for nothing to happen. I'm rooting for the most boring game on the planet. And that was perfect for that. But my point to it is, for the normal person watching a game like that, you have something like this where you can be interactive and every drive can matter. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
I agree, man. So let's see what's going on around the league here. So you had LSU just stomp a mud hole in Vanderbilt. Oh, flash prop. If y'all hear that, ring that bell. That means we got a flash prop. So Notre Dame will have at least 2 plays of at least 10 yards in this drive. All right. I don't like that one.
Yeah, I don't like that one either, bro. I don't.
I love you guys back there, but that's going to be a tough sell.
Yeah, I think that's a tough sell.
Yeah,
5 yards, I might have been in on it, not 10.
but I will say, 9 cents. If you're behind a little bit, sprinkle a little bit. Don't go crazy. Oh, now it's down to 3 cents, Philly. Now I'm definitely in. 3 cents is worth it. So,
Yeah, agreed. That's worth a crack.
yeah. All right. So, as I was saying earlier, LSU just crushed today Vanderbilt
Yep.
in their goofy looking helmets. And what else happened? What happened to UCF? Did they win or did they lose? I can't, because I know it was close there at the end. You remember?
I honestly don't know the ending of that. I can't. I don't want to be wrong. I can certainly look real
I'm
quick.
going to look it up right now.
Yeah,
I
you got it there? Yep.
No, I don't, but I will. And the game's underway again, and 1 yard gain. Pitt wins by 1.
Wow.
Yeah. I knew it was a close game there.
No kidding.
Yeah. So, guys, don't forget, we got Oregon Ducks, Stanford Cardinals today, and Texas and Oklahoma State. This is going to be a long tournament, so come on along for the ride. We figure out who's the best score trade player today. Be that score trade champion. Lift that belt like you're Hulk Hogan or somebody. Yeah. The Undertaker or somebody like that.
Big diamond plated ST for score trade belt.
That's right. Yeah. You
lift it up.
Have that big belt right there.
I love that.
Yeah, guys, we're looking for sponsors. So WWE, we're in.
Yeah. Exactly. Where's The Rock when you need him?
Hey, that's actually, we should do score trade in WWE. Now, that would be fun. They're back at the studio. They're like, what is this guy saying right now?
Every sport possible. I mean, listen, man, I was watching ESPN late at night one time not long ago, and they have cornhole tournaments. I thought you did that at barbecues and tailgates. I didn't realize you can actually play that professionally now.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how much they're winning. I think they're winning like a pack of Johnsonville brats or something. But, but I find myself watching it, though.
It's entertaining.
I watch it. I'm like, man, how's this kid so good at this? I mean, how many hours has this kid logged here? And then you got one guy that's like a real professional at it. And he's like kind of a jerk. He's like the Phil Hellmuth of cornhole. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Ooh,
So
nice
I think that was a 10-yarder.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's 4th down.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yep. He just missed the first down. He came up a little short.
Yeah, they brought the house on that one.
They sure did. Ooh, yep. Just tripped up short. Cornhole.
Hey, they're going for it on 4th and 1.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're just joking. They're not going anywhere.
I thought maybe they might, just because, they might feel like if they don't put some points on the board, they're going to get killed here at some point. But
well, I think they should have went for it. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they just called timeout. But yeah.
Going to commercial.
We back to commercial. So all right. So yeah, so we got the cornhole talk out of the way. We'll talk about Texas, Oklahoma. I think Texas gets the job done there. And I will say there's an intriguing matchup with Stanford, Oregon. I think Oregon takes care of business, but I could see a lot of points being scored in that game.
Yeah.
Mainly one-sided.
Yeah, I don't know. I always have not there's anything wrong with. I don't have anything per se wrong with the team. I just I have a strong hate for the ex-coach of Oregon, and he destroyed my franchise for a couple of years. If we're talking about Chip Kelly, if anybody has no idea what I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah. So now he's over there destroying UCLA's.
That's right. He can
hopes and dreams.
Yeah, when he tried to sell, what was the thing he used to say? Scheme outweighed talent, or he said something like that. And
culture.
Like, what culture? Scheme outweighed culture. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I said that backwards. Culture outweighs scheme, and we're thinking,
right.
Yeah, right. So you got rid of all of our talent, and the culture didn't do anything.
Hey, all you have to do is just win games. It doesn't matter anything other than that. Just win games. And
Right.
he didn't do too much of that. So
No, nope. And you know what creates good culture in your locker room? Winning games. So you're absolutely right.
flash prop.
Yes, sir.
Notre Dame and Georgia will be scoreless at the end of the first quarter. I don't know. I like it. I kind of like that prop.
I could see that for sure. I mean, you figure they're either going to punt, right, or they're going to go for it on fourth and see what happens. But
Right.
yeah,
Well, if they
I
punt,
like that.
they're going to be deep in their zone
Yep.
more than likely, unless they go touchback. But then again, it's the first quarter, so nobody's trying to score.
Right.
You know,
There's no rush.
They're not doing a 2-minute offense to try to get down the field. So I like that prop.
Correct.
Bet that prop, fellas.
Not unless somebody. Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yep.
It gets the SGD seal of approval.
To say the only way somebody's rushing at the end of the first quarter is unless somebody on like the Georgia sideline has minus 16 in the game or something.
Mm-hmm.
They need a couple points on the board.
Oh, it looks like we're going for it here, Philly.
Wow. This is.
And they're in the shotgun, 4th and 2.
So he's going for it because they're not doing that after a timeout.
Oh, fumble!
Oh, you're kidding
Shuts it down
me.
the field, and he dropped it. It was a first down.
Oh, oh, that's terrible.
He dropped it.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
The coach is screaming, "Catch the ball!"
Yeah.
like he tried
Good
to drop
coaching there, bud. Maybe you should have told him that before the play, and then he would have figured that one out.
That wasn't an easy catch, but he probably could have made it. Oh wow, that's terrible.
Oh man, hey, good for him to be able to. I mean, yeah, you're right. It was a hard catch, but I mean that could have been a much worse play there.
Absolutely. Wow. That's I kind of see why they went though. I mean, they're sort of like, they're not very deep, but they're not. They're kind of in their end a little bit.
Georgia goes to the ground and pound. All right. Let's see here. We got any more flashies? So we can look at the score trade leaderboard right now. Jay Parsar first, Mike second, Boo third, Hoot by Night. I recognize that name from our Discord. In fourth, Rain Room is in fifth, Bunk is in sixth. Let's keep it going, guys. We got a long tournament ahead of us.
Pace yourselves.
All right, Georgia, 2nd and 7. We're up the middle again.
Yeah, they're going to just run.
Mm-hmm.
You have any idea what the total on this game is?
I got the game pulled up right here. The total pregame was 58.5.
Well, that's looking good to the under.
I'm loving the under right now.
Yeah, can we hop on that now? Can we get 58.5 now?
I don't think so. Let's look at the under, though. Live right now at this fine establishment that I will not say. The under is 47.5 live right now. Oh, first down there, Georgia.
I don't necessarily hate that even. I mean,
yeah, that one looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I'm not so sure how much Notre Dame's going to score.
Yeah, and Georgia doesn't look like they're going to be just slinging the rock either. It seems like they're into this kind of ground and pound kind of game.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess it could open up at some point, but that seems like with 5 minutes left in the first quarter, like somewhat of a good number to go under.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, sweep around the left, and he's got some room and gets almost a first down. So, yeah, Georgia's starting to move the ball. But, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We're going to look and see if we have any more flashies here coming up. Good flash prop here would be, will Georgia score a touchdown? Or will Georgia score? That would be a good prop.
When that miraculously pops onto your phone, we'll know that the eyes in San Francisco are really paying attention.
That's true. They're not. Oh, we got a flashy coming up. Let's see what it is. It's populating right now in there.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Georgia.
Will Georgia score a rushing touchdown on this possession?
Yup.
You think so?
If they score, well, I think if they score a touchdown, it's rushing. They get down to like, we'll call it the 5 yard line. They hand it off, pound it in.
Well, I can tell you right now, it has to be in on this possession. Right now, that's like a 20-1 shot right there. So I love it on the app. It's 20-1 right now.
Yeah, there's 4 minutes left. I mean, yeah, I like it. Plus, they've been doing a lot of running the ball. I would think, I could see them throwing it to get into position to then maybe run it in.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, right now it's 20-1 to buy that prop. I think it's a good prop. I'd sprinkle a little bit on it because it's this possession. It's not the first down. So
right.
But now they're facing 3rd and like 14. So maybe you shouldn't do it after all.
Gotta have faith.
Don't listen to Philly. I was telling you guys from the jump. Don't jump on that. I think Texas takes care of business today.
You like Texas? Okay. Well, yeah. I can't really argue against that, really. Mm-hmm.
But Oklahoma State, man, I think the thing is there. They've won the last 5 on the road versus Texas. So this is where they're going to break the chains today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this looks going to be 4th and 12 as he gets hit throwing the ball there.
Wow, dude. Wow, this game is going nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere fast.
That under 57 or whatever the hell you said is looking amazing.
Oh, yeah. This is so good. All right, so we should lock that prop up. Georgia's not going to have a rushing touchdown. But I'll tell you what looks amazing right now is Notre Dame to be tied, which is up to 75 cents now. Remember, Philly, when this thing was down to 19 cents when we first started this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now Notre Dame to be tied or in the lead at the end of the first quarter is now at 75 cents. And currently Notre Dame total score under 13.5 is 19 or is at 90 cents now. So, I mean, there's the value's there. Like, no one's scoring 14 points in the next 2 minutes. So that's a guaranteed lock. But you're only going to get 10 cents on the dollar. Right. So, I mean, you have to pay 90 cents on the dollar, so you're only profiting 10 cents. But it's still profit nonetheless because it's going to happen.
Yeah, that would be pretty stunning if it did.
Oh, man. I'd log off this game if it didn't.
Talk about a bad beat.
Yeah, that's a big bad beat. So now the live line is 44.5.
Yeah, it keeps going down.
Yeah.
Feels like this. I mean, I don't feel like there was like a ton of timeouts, but I feel like the quarter has been like forever. Maybe I'm crazy, but
it's definitely grinding. But let's see here. We get another flash before the end of the first quarter here.
Mm-hmm. Probably so, right?
Pass complete and first down.
Nice.
Hey, you see Auburn beat A&M today. I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice win. I just heard some buzzing.
Yeah, flashy up. Notre Dame will score on this possession. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, my gut feeling tells me they don't, but that means they probably will then.
Yeah, you don't trust your gut, huh?
It didn't work so far in anything I've said so far tonight in this thing. So,
yeah, we're fading Philly is what he's saying. Fade the Philster.
I like the more preparation, and I'll have a better selection. But when you just throw it into my face, I don't know.
Brian Kelly is about the closest thing to Bill Belichick that I've seen in any other coach. They kind of look similar.
Yeah, I see what you mean. He does.
He kind of looks just like he could pass for like a younger version of him.
He just needs to rip his sleeves off.
Yeah. Good old Bill.
Next question.
Yeah. So Georgia's defense is taking care of business. This game's going nowhere fast. It's just, I mean, this is a good old fashioned, smash mouth,
Yeah.
Grind
it out.
3 yards in a cloud of dust kind of football game, which is not bad. Doesn't make it boring to me. It's just, it's just something you don't see nowadays lately. So I like it. It's like, two powerhouses going at each other.
And this was my point that I was making earlier. If you're somebody who doesn't like these type of games and you need to see offense, this type of app with all the things that you can follow along with make it a little bit more involving, and you don't have to worry about falling asleep because nothing's happening.
Amen. That's exactly right. And the best part, Notre Dame is breaking a big one off here. First down. So, yeah, you're right. Wow. And the thing is, you didn't have to risk anything.
That's right.
You play for free and you win for real. I mean, that's the name of the game.
It is.
Tell your friends about it as we go to the end of the first quarter here. So, guys, remember, we're going to be throwing some Stanford, Oregon props up here. We're going to be throwing some Texas, Oklahoma props up here. Philly and I will be back later on today to crown the winner of the Score Trade Tournament. And, guys, don't forget, tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern Time, 1 o'clock Pacific, we're going to be on here for NFL. And we're going to focus a little bit on that Kansas City-Baltimore matchup, which is going to be a good one. Mahomes, Jackson, and the crew. So, guys, for now, we'll be back. Good luck to everybody. I want to we'll give a shout-out here to the guys on the leaderboard real quick. Jay Parsar in first place. Mike's in second. Boo's in third. Hoot by Night. Man, I'm rooting for you. You got to represent SGD Nation.
Nice job, man.
Number 5 is Rain Room 92, and Dilly rounds out the top 6. Remember, guys, if your name is not in gold, that means you're not a playmaker. And to be a playmaker, just invite 2 of your friends.
Yeah.
All right, awesome, so be on the lookout for all these flash props. Philly, I'll see you guys. I'll see you in a couple of hours, and we'll crown a winner.
Good luck to everybody out there. Let's get it.
All right. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, and we'll see you later. Thanks for playing, guys.
See you guys.